Hello, welcome back to jackwillisgaming. How are you all doing? So today we are on Forza Horizon 5. We're going to do Ramis Racing History. So let's get going. Or I don't know what we need to do.
Welcome back,
1 second.
Jack.
Let's get going on Ramis Racing Story. Where is Ramis Racing? Oh. Festival playlist. Got to travel to Mexico. And we do the racing story.
Welcome to Ramis Racing History, which is totally a tradition that I didn't invent just to show off all the racing history in Mexico. I've got something special lined up to show you everything you need to know about cars made in Mexico. But that's not all. Our main festival events this season showcase great cars from before the 1970s. We'll be setting up some new speed zones over the coming seasons, so look for those. Anna has been updated to help you find collectibles.
Right. It's fast travel to Ramis Racing History. Let's go.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay, hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promoting the Horizon Festival.
Do we need promoting? The festival seems to be doing okay.
It's Ramis Racing History Month. That's a totally official thing that I didn't just invent for the festival playlist.
Yeah, it's my favorite Mexican cultural event hosted by my mate Ramiro Luis Miron.
All right. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
Here we go.
I could rely on you.
First
Let's
chapter.
go. Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do.
Got to stay above 80 miles an hour. Okay.
Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners.
In 400 meters, turn right.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask.
Come on, quick. Get up
So
to 80. There we
VUL is an
go.
abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. The VUL 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. We're driving the pre-production version of the VUL 05RR, the even more track-focused version. Somehow, the designers reduced the weight by 65 kilos and increased the power to nearly 400 bhp. Then they lowered the engine by 50 millimeters to drop the center of gravity and improve cornering.
Impressive.
They're pretty serious about the ultralight part. The 05RR even has an option for titanium bolts, saving another 4.5 kilos.
What's the RR stand for?
Road and Racing. The car was designed for an enhanced track experience, but remains road legal.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at
Whoa,
your destination.
crash.
Less sightseeing, more going fast.
Come on, get there. Yes.
Perfect. There's a couple of other things you can help out with, if it's not too much trouble.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Call me.
First chapter completed.
I just got my hands on a piece of Mexican racing history.
Just fast travel to it. It's a lot easier.
Wanna see?
Of course! I'm on my way.
Pardon me.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin. The Baja 1000 is probably the most prestigious race held in Mexico. Do you know how it all started?
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. So they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes, beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Buggy Beats Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it?
Right, let's get to this next location. We've got 4 minutes to do it.
Myers Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized, and that was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Myers Manx?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Right, let's get 2.5 minutes left.
In 100 meters, turn left.
We didn't do the full route, but at this rate you would have had a shot at the original record. I love that story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year.
Restart that one, perfect.
Hey, come quick! Pop up for... Nando needs your
What one's this? Right.
help!
Okay. I'll be right there. Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
You know them. It's the Born Fast crew. They're raring to go. Hey, he's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just a finish line. So keep to the route and get there first.
Keep to the route? If you're saying there's no checkpoints, well, why should I have to
It's
keep
hard
to
to
the route?
overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967. And in '71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today. It's funny. The first is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, Sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready.
Restart.
I have a brilliant idea.
Where is it now then? Down here. Got just do something quick.
Another one.
Before I do this. Difficulty. Traction off. And I'll make this next one a lot
What happened to the
easier
previous
to do.
idea?
This one is better. Meet me in town.
I don't know why it keeps disconnecting every time
I
I
have
go
2
onto
cars
this
here.
bit.
A first-generation Volkswagen and a 7th-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho.
How have I missed the checkpoint already?
VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play.
Try and get...
First generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. Philadelphia engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch.
Damn, I missed the checkpoint. Because of understeer. Understeer is going mad. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds.
Just need 12 more points now.
Volkswagen Mexico
12 more
produced
points.
all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than
12,000
2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here.
That's got to be enough now, hasn't it? Has to be. $16,000. There we go. We've done it. Boo!
All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest.
That should be 3 stars on that chapter. 3 stars. Right, I just need to put our traction control back on. Traction control back on. Oh, wait a second. No. Traction control, stability control on as well. Right. Next one. And again.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
Let's go.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
145? How are we going to get 140? Oh, I know what. Do you think? Do you reckon we should go up on the hill and go down the airstrip? That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be right at the end of the airstrip. If it's 145. Or is it? No, it's not.
Ah, I see what you're doing, but you still can't win.
Damn. Absolutely trashed myself. Come on. No. Come on. There's no way I'm going to do that in 5 seconds. No, let's restart.
See you at the finish line.
I'm thinking if we go...
Don't
I'm
make me
thinking
wait
if
for
we
too long.
go left at this little bit here, we might get a bit of chance. We go left here, cut through this way. Try not to smash into a big tree like that. Or that one. Come on, 45 seconds. A minute to go. Oh, come on. Could have been a
What
bit
a
more
race!
smoother, but we did
I
it.
am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat. I have a story.
Which ones have we got now then? Well, that says 150,000, so this looks like it's going to be a drift event. So I'm going to try and plan first
Tell you, my
for
friend,
it.
about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
Oh, wrong one first. That one I want. We went to the wrong one, but that's fine. We can backtrack onto it.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
Oh.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
Well, we've got to do the same race again, but in like this one. In cage. Well, we might as well just go around the same race, haven't we? Same thing, just down here. Bloody spaces last time, but in the newer one. I'm gonna come back a little bit. Oh, I need to go back a little bit more. Not good for me if I'm driving like that. Right. Cross here. Down here. What's this bit here? Whoa. We've done that twice now on this thing. Come on. Boom.
What a race! The difference 40 years makes!
Right, we need to do the last race now, which is this one. Oh, we got more actually. We got 2 more to go.
That's the old wolf.
No, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp.
Right, so we've got to drive this to the swamp.
Haley asked us to clear some debris. And I've got just the car. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Here we go, nearly there. No damage taken whatsoever.
Turn right.
Just down here. Ooh.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. Careful there!
Recalculating route.
Douche.
And now, let me introduce you to the Ford Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a heckin' good wolf.
Right, what have we got to get then? 150,000 in net?
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No, it's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the elite F-150.
Right, we just need to get enough points. So what's that? 20. Just got to be careful though with smashing up the car. That'll be 20 minutes, so that'll give us. Oh, there we go, we've free-started already. Bam. Whoa.
Great.
Boom.
Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage.
Free start.
I've got 40. horse.
1 second while we get the traction control back on.
Horses, and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
Right. Just get these two ones.
I know you've got one of these.
Oh,
somehow.
Here we go.
So you know a little bit about what you're in for. Let's go. Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead.
I might as well just stick this. Goes down to the beach, I think, doesn't it?
Calm down.
Oh, I need to get back on the road. My bad. Maybe we might be best sticking it in.
You like to go fast. I had a big breakfast. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly.
No sound whatsoever, just electric wailing, and that's
Cuautitlán
it.
Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. Hey, I have to keep this back. Be careful with it. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm.
Oh, here we go.
It's
What we
wild
got?
tech.
Less
You can
than-
switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, I think I might have just done it.
There we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have found it.
Hopefully we did it. Yeah, just. Look at that. 214.5. 0.5 of a second. And we would have been on bloody 2-star and had to redo it again.
Okay.
Last one. Where is it? Here. Let's go. Let's do it.
This one will be epic. I found a Porsche Carrera. You know what that means?
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato. This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana.
Oh.
The races don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do. There's Jamin. Guess he wanted one last race. Let's do this!
What a car to finish off in. Nice brakes on it. Nice slide. Out of the village. Got to do this in 3 minutes 45 seconds or less. But with the speed of this Porsche, it should be quite easy.
The first race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races.
And we are going to finish
The race
off.
was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original race. This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
Freestyled it. Get in there. Right. So I'm going to call it time on today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We've done the Made in Mexico story. So make sure you subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. And I'll see you again soon for another gaming video. Bye.